Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Pushtaya Bhutre Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Nidhinamine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyata Devasatarine Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Mukham Karoti Vachalam, Pangum Langaiti Girim Yat Kripa Amham Vande Shri Gurun Dinatamrini. So, Krishna is explaining about his different opulences in this material world by which we can remember him. So, today we'll see what's number 36. Yutam Chala Chalayatam Asmi
Dutam chalayatam asmi
Tejasvinam Aham
tejasvinamaham
Jayo Asmi Vyavasayo Asmi
jayo asmi vivashayo asmi
Sattvam Sattvavatam Aham
sattvam sattvavatam aham
Yutam Chalayatam Asmi
Dyutam chalayatamasmi
Tejasvinam Aham
tejasvinamaham
Asmi Vyavasayo Asmi
Jayo asmi vyavasayo asmi
Sattvam Sattvavatam Aham.
Sattvam sattvavatamaham.
Please stand.
Dyutam chalayatam asmi tejasvinamaham jayo asmi vivasayo asmi sattvam sattvavatam aham
Dyutam chalayatamasmi tejasvinamaham Jayo asmi vyavasayo asmi Sattvam sattvavatamaham.
Thank you. Translation and purport. I am the gambling of cheats and of the splendid. I am splendor. I am victory. I am adventure. And I am the strength of the strong. Purport. There are many kinds of cheaters all over the universe. All cheating process, gambling stands supreme, and therefore represents Krishna. As the supreme, Krishna can be more deceitful than any mere man. If Krishna chooses to deceive a person, no one can surpass him in his deceit. His greatness is not simply one-sided, it's all-sided. Among the victorious, he is victory. He is the splendor of the splendid. Among the enterprising and industrious, he is the most enterprising and most industrious. Among adventurers, he is the most adventurous, and among the strong, he is the strongest. When Krishna was present on earth, no one could surpass him in strength. Even in his childhood, he lifted Govardhan. No one can surpass him in cheating. No one can surpass him in splendor. No one can surpass him in victory. No one can surpass him in enterprise, and no one can surpass him in strength. So, Krishna telling about his opulences. So, these are very practical examples. So, Dyutam means the gambling. So, we all know gambling is a cheating process. That's why a saintly person or a good person or a gentleman, what we say, they stay away from gambling because gambling itself is cheating. So there are many cheating processes in this world. Sometimes somebody cheats us by telling a lie. Sometimes somebody promises us so many things, that you buy this house, the price will go up, and then he takes money and the price don't go up. So there are many ways that people cheat us, but it's not always that we expect that we will be cheated. So like when say for example, when I buy something, okay, so I'm sure that it will be a better thing, good thing. So if I buy a land somewhere, then I expect that the land will be good, and in the future the price will be good, surrounding will be good. So my expectation is positive, and then I go into that. And if after with that attitude I go, and if something wrong happens, that person cheats us, right? But gambling, see, there are so many gambling houses in Japan also, right? There are so many pachinkos and slots. In all over the world, there are gambling with cards and gambling clubs. Las Vegas is famous for gambling. So, how these companies or how these places run? So, if you say pachinko or slot, we see so in Japan so many big pachinkos are there. If you see those, it's like bigger than sometimes malls. So many cars are there. So how they maintain it? How the pachinko building is maintained, how the cheating, the gambling house or gambling clubs are maintained. They are very rich clubs, right? But they maintain it. How? With the money that they receive, right? So these places are the places of cheating. We all know that, right? If a man with a person with proper intelligence will know that in pachinko, I'm not going to get anything. Or if I go into gambling house, I'm not going to get anything. I'm going to lose. So he knows, but still that person goes to gamble. Still that person goes to play the game. So this gambling, so so cheating somebody when you expect to be cheated, that's the greatest cheating, right? So gambling is that type of cheating. So Krishna says, I that opulence of gambling that people get attracted to, that is, I am that. So Krishna is best of the good, and if he wants to cheat someone, he will be the most cheating person. He can cheat in any way. There are so many pastimes in Vrindavan and Gokul where Krishna does, he takes the butter or he steals something, but he says, no, I didn't do anything. And then he cheats the Vrajavasis, he cheats the gopis. That is out of love. And that is the devotional love. But gambling in this material world is meant for cheating, and people get cheated. So that is opulence that people get attracted. And so Tejas Vinamaham, the splendor. So there are so many famous people, right? In the WhatsApp, there was some forward that when Michael Jackson was used to do the live shows. So in all over the world, he would do the live shows, and thousands of people will go to see the live shows, paying a lot of money. And when he used to come on the stage for like what is his grand entry, at that time people used to get just looking at him, people used to faint. So the organizer have to maintain a lot of ambulances and everything. So what is that that people get faint by seeing just some charismatic people, very famous film stars. People get faint, famous players. People start crying. So there is some charisma, or there is some attraction in those people to which people get attracted. So that power of getting attraction, that is splendor. That Krishna says, I am that, because of which people get attracted. So if we see like people getting attracted to some pop star, we may feel why people are getting so much attracted to him. But those who like them, they know there is something in that person. So if a spiritual person, they are very much attracted to their guru. But a normal person would say, why these people are so much attracted to this person? What's in him? right? So every person has different type of charisma or attractive power. That attractive power is Krishna. So Jayo Asmi, Vyavasayo Asmi. So victory. Recently, the Olympic finished. Right? So we have seen in Olympics or in many games why people play any game. They play to be victorious. Nobody plays to lose. Everybody plays to win, and everybody thinks that he will win. So there is some attraction in that victory that gives happiness, that gives satisfaction. So that attractive power of that victory, that is Krishna. Vyavasayo asmi, so adventures. Vyavasaya means doing something. So adventures. So there are so many adventurous games, so many adventurous programs. Right? We also see there are so many people who do the adventures, going on the top of the building and taking a selfie. What is that attracts them? Just going on the top of the building, tip of the building and taking a selfie. What's the happiness in that? For me, if I see, I may think this is so dangerous. Why to do this thing? But that particular person, by doing that adventure, he gets some satisfaction. He gets some happiness. For that happiness, that person will do adventures. Some people go for that Fujiku Highland. There are so many crazy rides. Why people do that? Because there is attraction, there is a happiness in those adventures. What is that jump on the very height? People jump, bungee jump or something, right? It's very dangerous, right? But people do that. Why? Because there is something that attracts persons to that adventure, and then they do it. So that attraction by which people get attracted to that adventure, that is Krishna. So sattva vatamaham. So I am the strength of the strong. So the strong people, like there is a show, like the world's strongest man. So big bodybuilders are there, and a task to them, a very huge task. They have to lift so much weight. Some games are there, some very difficult things, heavy, big things. So why people get attracted to that? Many people see that show. Right? Then there is also like WWE, like the wrestling, boxing. So many people, when there is a championship match, so many thousands of people go there. Why? To see the strength or to see the power of the person who wins. So the person who tries to be victorious, he is enjoying the happiness. That is also Krishna, Jayo Asmi. So they fight with each other, and in their contract there are clause, right, that they may die in this fight, and if they die, nobody should be blamed. So still they do that fighting. So that is the adventure. So Vyavasaya Asmi. So that adventurous power also is Krishna. And the strength or the power based on which they do all these activities, that is also Krishna. So when we see all these games, right, Olympic or any game, so we should be intelligent enough to think why they are playing. What is that attraction that attracts them? So whatever that attracts them, for which a person will do anything, that is Krishna. So this way, now see Krishna today explained different, like in the cheating process also, how you can see Krishna. Any person who is charismatic, who is able to attract thousands of people, there is some charisma, there is something in that person which attracts so many people. So that is Krishna. And in all the games, all the adventures, everything, whatever everybody is doing with the opulence anybody has, that is Krishna. So Krishna is trying to tell us that in this material world, on the gross level also, how we can remember him. So all these examples are gross, right? We can see by our eyes. Of course, we can see by our eyes, but we have to think with proper consciousness, by our intelligence, to understand how everything is coming from Krishna. And when we can connect to that thing, then actually we understand that how Krishna pervades everywhere. When he says that I pervade everywhere in this chapter. So this is how he pervades in everything. So we'll see some more opulences in the next verses. And about our discussion a couple of days back, right, about the when Krishna says that I am also the creation. He is also annihilation, but he is also the creation. So in Bhagavatam, in Canto 3, chapter 31, when Kapila Muni is giving knowledge to his mother Devahuti, in the 31st chapter, Kapil Dev explains about how the living beings move in this world, how they move from one body to another. All those he is giving those explanations, and in that Kapil Dev has Lord Kapil has explained how the soul enters in the womb, how it grows, what happens in every month, how that soul suffers in the womb of mother. All those details are there. So I will send the link to our group. So please read the purports. So we read all these things, we understand this very amazing thing that happens before the birth. So Krishna is saying, I am that creation is, I am that creation which is beyond our imagination. Right? So I will send the link. Of course, it is on the Veda Bliss, it's available, but just I will share the link and please try to read it whenever you have time. I think everybody will like it because it's very interesting, something that we all should know. And that also helps us to understand the importance of Srimad Bhagavatam. Thank you very much. So I will share the link. Hare Krishna. Any comments, additions? Anybody would like to do?
Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for sharing the link.
Share now.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna. So
Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, thank you so much.
Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. It's 31. Hare Krishna.